My powers may have been diminished, but I am by no means powerless. Believe me, fighting with me can be murder. I can act as quickly as a fatal dose of venom, and my Psycho Crusher still incinerates my enemies. My scissor kick allows me to sail over low attacks and kick my opponents into submission. And my head stomp will allow me to dive towards the heads of my victims again for a second crushing blow. Yes, life is good.
As soon as you get your opponent dizzy, and before he can get up, slide with the low roundhouse kick to get as close as possible to your opponent while you're pushing back on the joystick and charging up. Once you are up close and powered up, lash out with a low jab, another low jab, then a high jab. Then press the joystick forward and the forward kick button and clobber your quarry. Here's the replay. After stomping your opponent's head in, you can control where Bison lands. Bison will move left to right or right to left, depending on the direction of the joystick rotation.
I've been discussing Street Fighter 2 with my Zen master, Tomo. You've given us some fantastic combos and strategies.
Remember, to win a Street Fighter, you've got to think like a Street Fighter. Watch this, and you'll see what I mean.
These general strategies can make the difference between winning occasionally and winning consistently. So listen up. You have to know each character's strengths and weaknesses, as well as your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. You have to know all your counter moves to any character's attack. Forget these, and you can forget about winning. Know your character's prime attack distances. Each character has a distance he fights most effectively from. It depends on the character and who he or she is fighting. Be aware of energy levels during play. Always know who is winning and by how much. If you know you have a lead, then you can expect your opponent to play more aggressively and to attack more carelessly. Be ready to see your opening and go for it to increase your lead. Be aware of the clock. The amount of time will affect your opponent's playing style and yours. Be creative. Don't fall into recognizable patterns of moves. Mix things up to confuse your opponent and to make it harder for him to predict your next attack. If you can surprise yourself, chances are good that you can surprise your opponent too. Remember that throws are an important part of the game. Keep grabs as part of your offensive arsenal. Remember, there are no rules. Anything goes. Practice is all important, but only if you practice to improve. Don't be satisfied with mediocrity. Learn from your mistakes and constantly strive to keep from repeating them. Once a game is started, try to conservatively establish a small lead at the beginning of the round. This will usually make your opponent more aggressive and careless. If you aren't able to establish a lead, then look for opportunities to get into your prime attack distance. And finally, keep the pressure on by never letting up on your offense, even if you're winning.
Follow me. I found where they've hidden the latest top secret Street Fighter development. It should be right around here.
Coming soon to an arcade near you, Street Fighter 2 just got hotter with Capcom's all-new Super Street Fighter 2. The rumors are true, and entering the tournament for the first time ever are 4 outrageous, never-before-seen characters. Thunderhawk, over 7 feet 2 inches of American Indian with a fighting style all his own. Cammy, girl wonder of the British Special Forces with a cloudy past. Fei Long, the would-be martial arts action film star with the lethal kung fu fighting style. DJ, the musician turned warrior with a fighting style as fresh and flashy as the man himself. Enter the Super Street Fighter 2 arena and take the Street Fighter experience to a whole new level of gameplay. If you've beaten the rest, get set to take on the best. Watch for Super Street Fighter 2.
You've got the combos, you've got the know-how. Now it's up to you to put these strategies to the test. Go for it. Yeah!